Hey guys, welcome back to Tamil Canadian Baby. She was so sweet to accept this offer. So everything related to student stuff. So let's get started. So hi Hazel. So you can just be loud, okay? So people can hear you better. Okay, so what's your name? Tell me about yourself so people will know who are you and your background and stuff.
Okay, sure. Hazel Angeles, 3 kids from Philippines,
Oh wow.
and I've been here since 2004.
Oh wow. So how do you like Canada? Coming
I-
from an Asian background.
I love it because it's so clean and no traffic, and there's like 4 seasons. Like back home, there's only 2.
Only summer and rainy.
Summer and rainy, and then and also it's great for kids to live here than back home.
Okay. So if you think about Canada, what's the first thing that comes in your mind?
Benefits.
That's so cool.
Yeah, because like the healthcare here is free, right? Well, most of it. And then if you have benefits in your work, you don't have to pay for your medicine as well.
Yeah.
And then also when you have kids, the more kids you have, the more money you get from the government.
Right. For the
And
child
for
care.
the child care. So it helps a lot.
Right.
Like even if the cost of babysitting and daycare is high, at least there's a help from government.
There's always a subsidy or there's always a backup option.
Yes,
to
yeah.
take care
Also,
of.
yeah, you can get subsidy from the local government,
Right.
aside from the child care that you get from the federal government.
Right. So what was your education background in back home?
Oh, back home, I finished bachelor's in broadcast communications.
Oh wow. Okay. So how hard or how easy was it for you to find a job when you arrived in
Oh
Canada?
no, it's so hard to find a job here if you don't have the Canadian diploma or Canadian certificate.
Okay.
I find it hard because I used to work in like warehouse, and well, the first work I had here was a medical receptionist, so it was okay, but you don't get paid well compared to warehouse jobs.
Okay.
But it's just that as you grow older, it's so hard for you to work in a warehouse setting.
Right.
So you want to look for something in like in an office setting, and if
Right.
you don't have the, it's actually who you know too. But even if you know somebody who works in an office,
Right.
if the boss doesn't like your credentials or you're not qualified according to their
The Canadian
standards,
labor market.
so it's still hard for you to get a job. So
Right.
that's why.
So you mean to say that there must be a reference in the office that you're trying to get a job?
yes, right.
Right. Okay. So so you told me that you were working in a warehouse. So how did it happen, and how long did you search for a job, and how did you make it?
Well, actually, if you are like parents here, you need to work out shifting job for you and your husband to
Right.
avoid the cost of
Daycare.
That's why during that time, since I have little kids,
Yeah.
my husband works in the morning and I have to work in the afternoon.
Oh.
So there's only like 2 to 3 hours gap that
Okay.
that we need to put the kids to the babysitter.
Right.
At least it's
So you
it
can
doesn't
save
cost-
some money only
Yeah,
for you
you
have to
can
pay
save.
only for 2-3 hours.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I get that. So you mean to say Canada is not a luxurious life for everyone who enters?
No, of course not. You
Okay.
have to. Well, some of the people who came here are lucky; they don't go through hardships. But like most of the people who came from the other countries, especially especially the third world country, I guess,
Right.
is having a hard time getting the job that they want. Like for example, back home in the Philippines, I work in an office, like in a call center or an office setting. And then when I came here, I worked in a warehouse. I'm not demeaning the people who works in the warehouse. It's just that you'll think that I finished this degree.
Yeah.
And
your goal was something different, and
something
what you're doing
different.
here.
Yeah, and then what you
Yes.
get to find here is something that you don't really think that you're gonna get when you were back home, something like that.
Right. Coming to the topic now. So, what course did you study, and when did you have an idea to study or go to school?
Well, actually, when I was in my 30s,
Yeah.
mid-30s,
Okay.
my husband keeps on telling me to go to school, to go back to school since I was having a hard time finding a job,
Okay.
right? And I was like, no, I'm too old to go to school.
Yeah.
Because that's what you think, right? Like back
Asian
home. Yeah, back
mentality.
home, if you're a little bit older, you don't really go to school.
Right.
So that's what I was thinking, and I'm like, I was okay with my job that time.
So you decided to go to a course, like because the labor market compelled you to have a Canadian course or
Correct.
Canadian certificate.
Yes.
However, it's not an easy thing because you had 3 kids and losing one person's income, especially as a newcomer to Canada, it's not an easy thing. So how did you manage and what was your mentality at that point?
Well, actually, it's just that my goal is like after I'm done with school, I'm gonna earn more.
Yeah, I know.
that's what drives me to
Go to
finish
the school
this.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also the support from the government is not that bad.
Right.
Yeah, so I applied.
So I'm
for-
gonna come to that question
Ah,
because
okay.
they have a lot of questions related to it. So I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you in detail about it.
Uh-huh.
When you had plans to go back to school and study your course, what courses you haven't had in mind, and did you check for any demanded
Yes.
opportunities or
Yeah.
stuffs? Or
So when they offered me these courses, it's the I remember three
who
of
offered
them.
you courses?
The education specialist offered me courses.
Okay, can
called-
you just start from the scratch, like how did you approach the education
Okay.
specialist, and who was it, like, and
Okay.
what did she recommend you?
Okay, so I went to Trice College.
Right.
I inquired online, and then they
Right.
called me up to go there. So I went there. I talked to the education specialist.
Okay.
She gave me an exam, just a quick, simple one. And then based on that, and based on my credentials, like what I took from back home, she started to give me a
I'm
list.
sorry to stop you
Yeah.
here, because when you say exam, like my people will be like afraid again to write an exam
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get into college. So what kind of exam, or like was it
It's
a
just like a
formal
multiple.
interview?
No, just like a multiple choice, like basic questions
Okay.
that just requires common sense.
Okay,
Something like
okay,
that.
like aptitude,
Yeah,
kind of
aptitude
aptitude test.
Yeah.
Okay.
So based on that, she gave me 5 choices to
Okay.
choose from. Number 1 is this.
Oh, based on the exam,
Based on
the
the exam.
test, she's given you 5 choices. Okay.
And based on my from my background.
oh, okay.
And also the interview. So she interviewed me, asking me like what I know, stuff like that.
okay.
So she gave me first law clerk specialist.
Okay.
Next is supply chain and logistics.
Okay.
That is in demand too. I like that before. I keep on applying for that job before.
Supply chain
Yeah,
and
supply
logistics.
chain, but nobody
Called you.
calls me. They ignore me. So anyway, I don't. And then
Yes.
another one is insurance, some kind of an insurance
Specialist or
specialist, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the others I forgot already, but those are the 3. And
Okay.
it's also based on like how much you can get.
Okay.
So that's why the number 1 was law clerk specialist.
Okay.
Which means-
The average salary was.
Yeah, which means
was
the
more.
average salary is more than the other compared to the others, other
Okay.
choices
Okay.
given to me. So of course I took the first one.
Okay, that's so great. So, before, I mean, is there any mandatory condition that the education specialist is the only one who can suggest you courses, or you can also have some courses in mind and you can discuss about it with the education
No,
specialist?
yeah, you can discuss some courses that you want. Like my friend, he also got laid off from the same office. So I told him to go back to school like me. And
Okay.
then since he's not really good with English, he took accounting and payroll.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that one, he's the one who told the education specialist if he can take that first.
Okay,
And then, yeah,
that was
basi-
his decision.
Yeah.
basically. Okay. Now, one more question I have. So, the education specialist is a common person, or they belong to that particular colleges?
Well, they belong to that
Particular
college.
college.
Yeah.
Okay, so each college will have their
They'll have
own
their own
education
education
specialist.
specialist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So moving on from there, what was your fee structure and how did you manage to pay it?
Okay, so here, law clerk specialist has $14,000 tuition fee, including books and everything. So that's
Which is
for
for
1 year.
domestic students.
Yes.
Right.
For example, in my case, and I have 3 dependent kids
Right.
living with me. That's why I got really quite a good amount of money from the government.
Oh wow. So there's Ontario Service Assistance Program is only for the local people, like I mean the domestic, or the international students as
No,
well?
the international students are not
Eligible to
have
Okay.
this one. Only like
But
permanent
are they
resident.
eligible to any other scholarships or like programs?
I don't think so. The international student, because my classmate didn't have anything.
Okay.
Any grants or
grants
yeah,
or loans
loans.
from them.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would be a better option if someone is trying to come here as a PR and then they can do
Yes,
the course.
you can do that. Or you can also do the international student if because it's also a way to come in here.
Right.
Yeah. And then eventually get a work permit and eventually get a permanent residence.
Right.
Yes.
So there is if someone who cannot afford
Yes.
but they have a good scores background, they can come here as a PR through express entry,
Yes.
and then you can do your course with a less amount and with government's assistance. Tell us the difference between a domestic student and international student, like in terms of the fee structure, or you can tell anything, or the differences that you faced in the college, or is there any other different process apart from the fees? Is there anything that you've seen different from domestic students and international students?
There's actually no difference. It's
Okay.
just that the international student has to pay out of their own pocket.
Right.
So aside from tuition fees, there's not much difference. There's no special treatment leaning towards the international
students.
student.
Okay.
Everyone is equal. You don't even notice unless you talk to that student and
Right, because Canada is already mixed of all the countries,
Yes,
so
yeah.
they don't really know who's international,
Yes,
who's
and who's
domestic.
not, yeah.
Right, I get that point. So, coming to next question, what are the best public colleges as far as you know, and why did you choose a private college when there are a lot of good public colleges?
Okay, so I get a lot of good feedbacks about Humber College,
Humber,
which I think
okay.
is really a good college, public
Okay.
college.
Okay.
But the thing is, I had to choose a private college, which is Trias, because it only gives me 1 year to take this course.
Okay.
Unlike if I choose the public college, it will take me 2 years. And for a
Okay.
mom or
I
like an
understand.
older person like me, I can't afford to
You're
waste.
not old.
Okay.
You're
For a
too
mom,
beautiful. Okay.
for a mom, I can't afford to waste my 1 year. Like if I
Right.
can take it for 1 year, why will I take it for 2 years, right?
Right.
If I'm a little bit like in the younger generation, maybe I can do the 2 year course.
Right. So, what kind of job placements, internship or apprenticeship opportunities are available in colleges in Canada? What differences you would say for a domestic student and international student again here? And what differences you would say for a public college and private college in terms of placement?
Internship. Okay, so when I was gonna do my internship, which
So
started-
we'll split this question as two types. Like
Yeah.
first, let's talk about the internship,
Internship.
which is unpaid.
Yes.
So that's a part of the program.
Yes, yeah, it's
so,
a part of the program.
And
It
so
has
how
to-
does it work?
Okay, so it's like in our college, it's 200 hours for 2 months.
Okay,
And
it's a mandatory one.
Mandatory, yeah, and you have to finish. Even if you have more than enough hours, just like me, I have already 200, but I'm gonna be done by next week. I have to finish until next week,
Right.
or else the Ontario Student Assistance Program won't let me graduate.
Right.
Yes, because it has to be done on a certain period of time. So
Right.
even if like we're supposed to only do it 5 hours a day, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it 8 hours a day because it also works for me. I learn a lot of things.
Right.
I'm gonna be to finish 200 hours in 2 months.
Okay.
And I have to finish it on the certain date that was given to us by
Okay.
the program. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Okay. So what if you don't get an internship opportunity? Like, does the college gives you placements for the
Yes.
internships?
Well, the college there's an employment specialist
Okay.
to look after your placement after you're gonna be done with school and start doing internship, right?
Right.
1 month before our internship, the employment specialist has to give us interviews
Right.
on like different law firms.
Okay.
Depending on okay, so they give you an option, like for example, they email me, there's this, they're open for interviews.
Oh,
And then if you
okay.
want to go there or not, it's up to you.
So do they recommend to them that we have openings for internships?
Yeah, they actually have like partner law firms
Oh,
where
okay.
they take interns every year
Oh,
or
wow. Okay.
whatever.
Right, I get
whenever,
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got that point. So let's move on to the placement. Now, the paid placement, actual job entrance. So how is the job placement, the paid placement after your course, and does the employment specialist help you all with that as well?
No, not anymore. It's up to you.
Okay.
So, like after you're done with your internship,
Okay.
it's up to you to conquer the world.
Yeah, I know.
To look for a
Okay.
job.
Just have your own skills.
Yes.
Prepare your good resume.
Yeah. That's
and
why
prepare
internship really
yourself.
helps. For example, like some of my classmates, they just
Oh
pick-
yeah, so the internship is a great opportunity to enter to that particular workplace itself.
Yeah, that one too. And also, it's a great way to learn things because what you learn from school is theoretical.
Right.
You have to do the hands-on in order for you to really know what to do
Right.
in the real world.
Right, I know.
Yeah, so that way, like for example, me, I take 8 hours a day, even if it's free labor. I
Right.
don't mind because it's also gonna be
learn a
on
lot.
me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be learning a lot, which really helped me because this is my second internship, law firm internship.
Yeah.
And I got this because of the first one
Yeah.
wherein I learned
A lot.
stuff, a lot. And then when I did the interview here, I
You
really,
were able to answer
I was
and
able,
able
yeah.
to present yourself confidently.
yes, confidently,
Right.
yeah.
So,
Unlike
and this firm has given you opportunity to even place you here.
Yes,
so
yeah.
that's one more advantage you have got.
Yes.
So you would have seen in the video that I just cut Hazel to tell something about her interesting thing. She, in spite of having 3 kids, and she said that she's old, but she's broken all that hurdles, and she's got best grades in her class. And I think she's also waiting for the final result because she's expecting the gold medal, or as we say, or it's the first topper award or whatever. So university rank, she's expecting that. So as far as she's researched with her friends, nobody's got some marks higher than her. So she's expecting that university rank. So I'm so proud of having a friend like her. Yeah. So stop saying old, and yeah, so because it's not about I want to tell this, I want to establish about this achievement of hers, because all of you are from different streams, we are also from Asian background, from people think that we don't have much knowledge, we don't have much skills,
Yeah.
but in spite of that you've proved it wrong, in spite of having 3 kids, taking care of them, running the family with single person's income and so much to take care of. In spite of that, she's got this achievement, is something to look and learn. So congratulations, Hazel, for that. So you should also give me a treat for boasting about you so much.
Sure.
Yeah. So yes, I don't wanna make you stay for a long time, so we'll just wrap this session with 2 more questions, and we'll do one other series that I was talking to you before, with you, Ronak, and different people. I'm gonna meet
Sure.
different people, and I'm gonna do different videos with different country people. So wrapping up, because people have this fear coming from an Asian country especially. They think that our education system is backwards and we cannot like race with people who are born and brought up from Western countries. But I think you've proved it wrong, and you've told that there are a lot of differences. In fact, it's much easier for us because we've already loaded so much.
Yes.
We've learned so much.
Aside from that, also, we're working extra harder because like English is our second language, unlike the people who were born here. And it's like they don't think, I'm not generalizing, but we're more serious with our
Like,
what we
because-
do. We put more effort in what we do.
Right. So to make sure that our English shouldn't be a hurdle for the particular grade or the course that we're working on. So yeah, right, that advantage we have, like we have that fear within, so to put in a lot of hard work.
Yes,
Right,
yeah.
I get that point. Thank you so much, Hazel, for being here and for giving me an opportunity to explore more about you, and we're helping out a lot of people over there, because if I've been doing a video in Tamil, then probably only my people would have understood, but this video is going to help a lot of people from different countries, different parts of India, and of course Philippines as well. So you're going to recommend your friends to watch this. So thank you so much. And finally, this is the last question that I'm going to ask you. So what would be your advice to people who really want to come and, you know, who aspire to come to Canada and who really want to do something about their lives in Canada.
So my advice is, if you come in here and you have the opportunity and the chance to go back to school right away, get a diploma, because you don't want to waste your time, and also you'll have more opportunities and more more money to go back to school than just try your luck and get a job that you like, right? And also, if you get a diploma, you'll find a job that you like, not just any job out there.
Right, so you can choose your own career, go to
you can
school,
choose your own career,
right,
yeah.
and then go ahead from there. And
Yes.
if you want, you can even do your business if you are very much interested in that particular career. Right. Thank you so much, Hazel. This is gonna be one of the best videos of mine, and really, because I should thank you for taking your time in spite of having 3 kids at home. You know, I should also thank your daughters for letting you to be a part in this video. And take care, guys. Say bye, Hazel.
Bye.
So take care, guys. I'm gonna and keep sharing with your friends, subscribe our channel, and see you in next video.